Sometimes doing the bare minimum is all you need to do. And I'm not saying this in every single situation in life. We all know that we should be do our best and yada yada, but when you're going through a very difficult time where you're having extra amounts of stress than you usually would have, random stuff is just like happening to you that just like adds more and more pressure. Sometimes just showing up for those things, such as like gym, work, the bare minimum things that you need to do to stay in a rhythm and pay your bills, whatever, right? Is all you have to do that time. And I used to always feel a lot of shame when I'm like watching all these David Goggins videos where it was like when I'm going through a really difficult time, like, oh, I'm just being a pussy. I should still be putting the same amount of effort, yada yada. But it's just like, bro, we're human. Give yourself some slack in that case, and just like also have some empathy for yourself. You know, no matter your situation. Maybe you screwed up really bad and yada yada, and now you're causing yourself stress long term. But you have to just accept it, learn from it, and just play the game that you should be playing at the moment. I'm all for be ultra productive, do as much as possible, be very hardworking when you don't have external stresses. You will always have some type of stress. Life is just hard. That's just how it is. But you, when you know you don't have all the BS things happening to you, like they're happening to you right now, right? To just give it a y'all. But if you're having a tough time, maybe somebody passed away or you got fired from your job, slow down, reaccumulate as fast as possible, but do the bare minimum that you need to do. You need to do. Even if you don't feel like it sucks, it's miserable, do the bare minimum, you know? And sometimes it's okay to do the bare minimum because sometimes doing the bare minimum is much harder than you giving your all when you're at your prime, because you're probably more mentally stressed out, you know? And I think when you look at people as, for example, in the gym for like a physique, right? A lot of the people, you look at them like, oh, they just show up for the gym. A lot of the times, like, if you want to be in really good shape, a lot of those people, they showed up even at like a quadrillion reasons not to, you know? And maybe sure, like, there's a period of time where you're going through a difficult time and you're trying to go to the gym and you feel yourself just not being able to do the same weights and just like the same rhythm of things that like, oh, it's for nothing, I might as well just quit. No, at that point it's like you are also making yourself mentally stronger. Sometimes gym sessions are not about to get physically strong, it's also about to get mentally, you know? Because if you don't have a strong mental, you're not gonna get there physically. And that's when you start to really admire people's physiques because it's not that like, oh, he just showed up every day and did things mindlessly. He's human like you. Even when he probably had the most shittiest thing happen to you, he still tried to at least do the bare minimum. And that's what separates the people that are successful or not, you know? And also a big thing about doing the bare minimum when you're going through a tough time is that even if you struggle to do the bare minimum, it works against you. Even if you think you kind of need to take a break, the thing is that if you take away too many of your normal habits that you always used to do during a difficult time, you're actually digging yourself a little bit more of a grave. And what I might mean is that like maybe you're feeling very depressed about a situation that's happening to you, a lot of grief and sorrow, right? And I think you should still stick to some type of normal routine that you always had. Brush your teeth, take care of yourself. Try and do a workout. If you cannot hit the weights, go for a run. It really does help, especially if you're going through grief. You know? And yeah. But I think you can kind of hear from my voice that I'm kind of empathizing through this right now. I'm always really hard on myself, so it's good to remind myself that like sometimes do the bare minimum is the best thing you can do. But yeah, right now currently I'm going through that period of time, right? And it's really really hard, but I went through many difficult things in life, and I completely survive through all of them. It's more about enduring those times, even though they feel like everything's about to collapse, your life is about to break down, right? Those times are just like, just survive. And if you survive, everything goes back to normal. You know? So, yeah. Very off topic video. It's very personal. But, yeah. Sometimes doing the bare minimum is the best thing you can do. You know, a lot of people say that if you do the bare minimum, you're better than most people. The thing is, if you're always just doing the bare minimum, even if you're at your prime, you're never gonna make any significant progress, and time is very limited. You do not have time, as many people like to say. You know, so when you can give it your all, always give it your all. You know, but sometimes giving your all, it really is just like showing up, just doing the bare minimum, and getting the fuck out. You know, so yeah. If you need if you need any help with when it comes to fitness coaching, meals, when it comes to modeling, posing, having an aesthetic Instagram, or monetizing your Instagram, join my school community down below. We have a few people there. They're all amazing. You know, very people that are really just really are dialed in, and I'm very happy about them. So yeah, if you want to be part of the community, you can join in. Supports me, and I'm obviously going to help you. You're going to only work with me. No AI bullshit, right? Everything that I know, I will be able to share with you there. And yeah, hopefully see you there. And I will be making more videos on this channel quite frequently now, because it helps to kind of outlet a lot of the things that I have on my mind. You know. So yeah, I appreciate you. Very short video today, straight to the point. Very happy about it. Thank you for watching. Love you. Take care of yourselves. Stay strong. And yeah, sometimes doing the bare minimum is the best thing you can do in a very tough situation. Don't feel bad about it.